Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with, now they looking nervously. And I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta struggle through the sewer.
What you say? Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
I almost started talking without unmuting. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Gen X, and I hope you're doing well today. I just love when you and Evil Terry get on your panel. You guys are such a great pair. Like, you guys are hilarious. Hendo, hey, how are you? Hey, Kelly, thanks for coming. Appreciate it. And I think Robin. Yep. Okay, Robin. Hey, Robbie. How are you? How are you? I remember when that used to be a big joke of that's the thing. Hey, how are you? Anyways, since we now go live to handle our personal personal differences, I'm here to go live to answer to my doings. First of all, let's start with this. On a serious note, I'm going to be very open and honest right now. And I'm going to call you by name. I'm going to say the DeLorean. Back when TT was putting out all this bullshit on you, and everybody was tagging this person, tagging that person, and watch this and watch that, and then you'll know how Lindsay is. If I watched every single thing everybody put out on you, chances are I may have a different opinion, maybe. I don't know. But you know what? Here's the thing. I'm one that's going to give everybody a shot no matter what. I mean, if it is what it is. I mean, it's unfair that I handled the situation with you in a way that you want me to handle this situation completely different. Now, I will drop a link if you're here, you're listening. I will drop a link and we can discuss this like adults together, where nobody's going to be muted or blocked or kicked off of a panel. We can talk about this like an adult that are supposed to be friends, because that's what we are, right? I can drop a link. Let me know you're in chat. Or I can send it to you private messenger. Just let me know. We can handle this the correct way. Because, you know, if I would have sat back and watched every bullshit thing put out on you, I mean, that could make you out to be somebody I don't see you as. Period. I don't see you as what anybody tries to make you out to be. And it's not fair that I handled that situation in a way where you're now trying to tag me. Watch this. What's your thoughts on this? What's your thoughts on that? Because anybody, just like I believe in your situation, everything was spun to be something it wasn't. Period. I mean, let's be honest. Let's do this right. Please, if you're here, somebody message her, call her. Please tell her to come. Let's discuss this, because I would like to get this done and over with, because I honestly thought of her as a friend. And I don't want to continue doing this, but I don't feel that it's fair that people want me to judge others in ways that I didn't even judge them. Period. It's unfair. And if we're going to sit here and we're going to talk about, oh, how she said this or she said that, or she's calling the F slur word in the background of a phone call. Well, can we talk about the night that James went on your panel and was screaming the N with a hard ER word on your panel? I mean, since we can go back to all of that, let's go back to everything. Let's go back to like when he was talking about R-ing a fucking baby, a black one at that. I mean, since we can bring it all up, let's bring it all up. I mean, come on, because if we all want to sit here and judge about people in their past, let's judge it all. Let's judge everybody we sit next to. Because I can tell you now, you never caught me out here doing any of this shady shit. But since we're going to be here, we're going to judge everybody, and we can't be adults and see things in other perspectives. It is what it is. I see where you're coming from. You're upset. You're hurt. I gave somebody a wrench. I mean, come on. It's a wrench, remember? Why are we bought her over a wrench? It's a wrench. Isn't that the big deal lately? All over wrenches? I mean, I'm about over the bullshit now. I would love for somebody to come and talk to me instead of going live, bickering, bantering, and fucking bashing on people all the damn time. Let's be adults. Let's talk about this. I'm sorry, guys in chat. I'm sorry. I'm just over it. I was the first one to put up a crew against the liking racist jokes. Yeah, I don't agree with any of it. So, I mean, since we're going to sit here and we're going to talk about somebody else's past or what they've done in their history of their days, I mean, come on now. Let's be honest. He doesn't have the brightest one out here. So, I mean, since we're going to judge one, let's judge them all. Come on. I'm here for it. I'm game. I got all the time in the world tonight. I will make the time because I'm over it. I am fucking over it. And I'm so done with the back and forth and the piddle paddle and the games, especially when you're supposed to be friends. I'm going to welcome people in my chat. Hello. I said hi to Save Robbie. Hey, Exiled. How are you? Hey, Shalama. I hope I said that right. I do believe I did. Hi, Heather. How are you? Nice to see you. It's a surprise to see you actually here in these Well, this side of the tracks, you know, it's all fuckery right now. Anyways, hey Willow, how are you today? Dave, how are you? I hope all is well and everything's getting better for you and looking up. We're fine. You can only take so much. No, it's not even the fact that I can only take so much. It's just that it's a friend that wants to continue to either A, throw out these personal messages, or B, go live just to fucking throw this hate fest on me, and it's not cool. And the fact that the chat over there, you know, everybody just wants to go hardcore on somebody when everybody can only see one side of a fucking story. There's two sides of this story over here. And I have legitimate reasons to feel the way I do. But does anybody want to sit down, have that conversation, and talk it out and see my point of view? No, nobody does. And that is the exact reason why I never continued on with the whole bullshit from the other night. Because I could be up here and I could waste every fucking breath I take to put out anything. At this point, if I put anything else out, it'll be in the form of a fucking video, and it will just be the fucking attacks on me. Because I'm over it now. I'm not going to waste my time or my breath. And this is going to be the last time I even want to hear or deal with this situation. Because honestly, this person is supposed to be my friend. The DeLorean. Lindsay, you're supposed to be my friend, remember? So why are we handling shit like this? Why? Why are we going live to let everybody else get hyped and run everybody down because I'm some bad person, right? I mean, if you would have heard Lycan's stream the other night, you know, oh my God, I am the worst person in the world, held the fucking gun to Lonnie and Alicia's head and made them turn on you guys. Get over it. No, you know what the problem is? They took time to talk to me after everything went down, and they took time to listen to my side of things. They think I have a legitimate side of things. However, I'm not going to sit here and make anybody pick and choose sides. I already know that Alicia is still close with you guys over on that side. I would never make her pick a side. That's the thing. You all are sitting here trying to make somebody pick a side on things. Why? Why pick a side? I respect people. That's all. I respect people. I mean, what's the most famous things that's always said around these YouTube streets? If you don't like somebody, just block them. Block them. You'll never see them. You won't deal with them. I mean, really, what does it matter? It doesn't. But instead, everybody wants to come at me like I'm some horrible person, some horrible ass friend, when really I was one that stood fucking by you. The most. Nobody could tag me to make me want to fucking watch a video because I would have said, bye with that shit. Just like I've been saying, bye with that shit lately. I haven't watched a thing you tag me in. I don't plan on it because I don't work that way. Because if that was the way I worked, who knows where we would be with our friendship today? Because if I believed anything and everything these people are saying about you, believe me. I mean, I could formulate some kind of side of things. I don't believe it. I don't want to believe it. And nor until you prove differently to me, I won't. It's called being open and knowing that people can fucking change. People can. Why? Why do I have to sit here and pick and choose and not give somebody the chance to prove themselves to me? I'm sorry you had a fallout with Tiffany. I am sorry. I'm sorry she done what she done, but that has nothing to do with me. Nothing. Remember the other day when you said you can be friends with people and not be friends with that are not friends with others that you're friends with? Because I know how to do that too. And here's the thing. How many? I'm gonna say this the clearest way. Okay. Here's another point. Once again, I'm live. Where are you? Are you in my chat? I don't see you in my chat. How often are you over here supporting me? Not very fucking often. Not often. How often was I always in your chats? Any fucking chance I could be. Because I supported you. Because I was a friend to you. Because I was loyal to you in your channel. But the thing is you're never in my fucking chats, hardly ever. And I get it. You have a life outside of YouTube. We all do. I never, ever once would have said anything to you about it. But the fact that you're mad over a fucking wrench on my channel to somebody that's never done anything to me, it just boggles my mind. Because and then just to sit here and what do you think about this and what do you think about that and put all these fucking tag me all you want. It's just a little redundant now. Because I'll tell you what, I'm pretty sure if TT really wanted to, she could put out every fucking video again on you that she had on you. And do you think I would for one fucking second give that a shot to even watch? Not a day in hell. Not a day in hell. Because I don't see you like that. You never done me like that. And you never portrayed yourself to me like that. However, I mean, recently, with the actions recently, we can't be adults. Message me. Call me. I'll drop a link. Let me check my phone. My phone just went off. Maybe I got a DM. Maybe she wants up here. Maybe we can actually talk about this shit. Nope. No messages. Nope. Nothing from her. So isn't that a quinky dink? Isn't that a quinky dink? Because she's probably not here giving a fuck about anything that I have to say. I mean, all is all, right? All is well. Now I'm going to read some comments in my chat. I'm sorry if this is making any one of you guys feel any sort of way. I am not trying to. And I have the utmost respect for those of you that are sub to me, that come to my channels, chat in my chats. I respect you all. And I'm not trying to put you all in any predicament or any middleman kind of fucking category. However, I'm a little upset that every live since what they come back or she's come back, it has been about me and me wrenching someone. Like she's never in my channel anyways, and it didn't bother me. I understand that. I don't make the content she likes or that entertains her. I get that. But I mean, come on. You can't be mad with what I'm doing. If I was to mute out or block or get rid of everybody that somebody doesn't like, my channel would be stunted. It would stop growing. It wouldn't go a damn place. Anyways, many people don't do any research. They just like to blindly believe one person's narrative. Yeah, well, I'd just rather, have that conversation, just like when it came up to me with mine and Lindsay's, relationship. I came directly to her, I messaged her. I got to know her for herself, not for what everybody's putting out as an image of her. It's only fair thing to do, I mean, people are out here spinning the narrative that I'm forcing people to turn on people. And that's got nothing to do with anything. Like, no, it's a simple fact that people can sit back. They can listen to how others feel about things and they can be like, oh, okay, yeah, now I can see where you're coming from. But the fact that some of these people just don't even give a fuck to give that time of day I'm bewildered by it. Anyways, Dave G, it's going on. Just trying to chill after work. I hope your day is well, says Kelly B. Andy Cruz. Hey, Andy, how are you? Nice to see you. I seen some new names in here just a second ago. Andy was one of them. Dave G. Anyways, Heather. However, didn't someone say LL was talking to GW? How is that loyalty to those who claim GW has hurt them? Imagine that. Imagine that. Absolutely. You hit the nail on the fucking head, because it's cool as long as the ones that that support them, or that they stand by the most, is, that they can do it, but God forbid you be that one on the outside up. I don't see the second part of it, Heather. Actually, I don't think the second part came through. No, I don't see the second part. Let me see. Is it up higher? I don't know how high it would be up. Yeah. I don't see the second part. I just scrolled to the top of the chat. Or the first part. The last message I see from you is Andy tackle hugs, and then the second part to your first message. That's the second part. Yeah. I only see the tackles Andy and gives him hugs. Besides that, I don't see the first part of it. It must not have came through. It's got to be the glitch between YouTube and StreamYards. But anyways, it's just so cool that it's okay for them to have these kind of pieces and closures and do as they see fit. But because and maybe I'm a littler channel, I don't have very many people that ever come, or I don't discuss what you, I mean, it doesn't matter, honestly, to me, what the fucking reason is. If somebody's going to give me the time of day, I'm going to give them that time of day until they do something that is against me. Just like I gave Lindsay the time of day until she does something against me to where I don't think the relationship is repairable. And I don't find anything that I've said or done, besides being a total asinine to fucking and I don't care. I don't care about him. The simple fact that he continues to spin this narrative over a wrench, but yet here you all are mad about a wrench that was given out. A wrench. Remember? I'm butthurt over a wrench. Why are you all butthurt over a wrench? Fuck. And the more you all fucking continue to be on my ass about it, like I'm doing something wrong, honestly, I could care less. I could care less. I will wrench everybody on this channel today if I wanted to. It's just so stupid. What the fuck? It's basically about loyalty and how people lost their minds because you wrenched Tiff, but they are chumming it up with others who have caused their friends upset. Exactly. Because if that's the case, Lindsay, why you're out here mad because I wrenched Tiffany, or I said, I'm not friends with Tiffany. I mean, we never spoke on any other level of just how I don't feel like what happened to her was okay in any aspect. The putting out of the pictures, putting out of the phone calls. I'm sorry, I have morals and I'm gonna stand by those. No, I'm not. Sorry, not sorry. But I'm gonna say this. He's also, has done me wrong. So where you can sit and say, Tiffany's done this to me, Tiffany's done that to me, blah, 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 blah. What Tiffany's done to you, what Tiffany's done in her past, what Tiffany's done this, and Tiffany's done that. You can also say the same for Lycan, because you know what? He's done me shitty too. He's attacked me behind the scenes too. He's done shit to me too. But am I sitting out here saying you need to make a choice between me or him, or else our friendship is severed? No, the fuck I'm not. Come on. And you can sit here and you can say I'm turning it around to being about James all the time. You're right. I am, because you're turning it around to make it out because I wrenched Tiffany and Tiffany's done this to you. Well, James has done that to me. So what the fuck? Like, come on. Where are you? Lindsay, I know somebody's messaged you. Why are you not here? I will drop a link. We can be adults. We can talk about this. Since we're public, going back and forth on, you're going on your channel. I'm just now responding after how many lives? 3, 4. How many tags? 3, 2, 3, 4. I don't even fucking know at this point. It's just redundant and it's ridiculous and it's a bunch of bickering back and forth and fallouts that doesn't need to happen. All for why? For why? It's just so dumb. I don't know who the hell you are, Otame, but you know what? I'm over you already. Don't tell me to calm down. I'm not in a frenzy. First of all, if I was in a frenzy, you would know it. You would absolutely know it. Has LH tried to contact you behind the scenes to talk about it? We were speaking upon it, and then she got mad. She deleted, or she sent me a message because she didn't like what I had to say on my stance of things about as a matter of fact, the video's up on her channel. If you want to go get that context, she didn't like the way I was trying to get my point across to her. So she put out a video on me. She shared our private DMs because, I mean, that's what we do nowadays. So it's so stupid. Like, I am so over the bullshit back and forth. But yes, she recently put out a message, our DMs. She didn't like what I had to say. She responded to me. She deleted it immediately. Like, legit, I was picking up my phone. I got a message and it was deleted. Got another message and it was deleted before I could click on the fucking bubble to open it. And then I must have somehow fucking pushed a like button and that triggered her to go live and throw one hell of a fucking fit over everything, over a wrench on my channel that she never is in. I think I've seen her in my channel out of all my lives. I could count on one hand. Bet you she can't say the same for me. But to me, it doesn't matter. I enjoy listening to her. I enjoy being in her channel. I enjoyed talking to those that are in her chat, you know, or I enjoyed talking to everybody on that side of the tubes. But at this point, it's just ridiculous, redundant, and it's bullshit. I'm here. I'm asking you to come. Let me know when you're here. If you would like to talk about this like adults, we can do that. And I won't mute you. And I won't throw you backstage. And we can have an adult conversation, Lindsay. So let's do this. Please. I am asking you as a friend. Remember, we're friends. I am asking you to please panel up right here. Let's talk about this. Let's hash out the differences. If you can't see my side, I can't see your side. Let's agree to disagree and move forward then. Because that's how adults handle shit. Better adults handle it behind the scenes like I was trying to do, but I'm constantly being fucking brought up in live streams, tagged, and all this other shit. Enough's enough. I'm not holding no guns to nobody's heads. I'm not making anybody feel like they need to feel some type of way about things. I'm not making anybody feel like they need to pick and choose. I am saying I have my sides. I see things a little bit different. I'm sorry. Okay? Listen, I like to chuck it up to the whole right-handed, left-handed bullshit where all you right-handed people may see things one way. I see things a little bit different. And we may even just agree on the situation, but I'm going to take the longer way around the situation to explain my side because I'm left-handed. I work with my left side of the brain, I guess. That's my little joke about the thing, you know, the whole situations and why I can just, I don't know, maybe see things differently. Or you could say, well, no, if you go this way and turn that way and this way, that way, I'm going to say no, but I want to go this way, and that way and get to the same fucking place, but do it a totally different way. And I'm going to take the longer way to explain we just went the same route. Okay? Does that, I mean, come on. I'm legitimately asking somebody to please message Lindsay and ask her to please come. I would like to speak to her about this. It's so over it. Dave, you know what? You're so smart and you're so great. I love you. Breast cancer awareness prevention, please check. Get checked, men and women. You're so smart. That's awesome of you to think about putting that in chat. I'm a little upset that the fact that I feel like friendships have to be put in a sticky situation just because people can't talk about things, or people can't say, okay, yeah, you know, I see your point of view and I see where you're saying that. Because honestly, have I heard a little bit or are droppings here and there? Yeah, because Lindsay's actually played it out, or Lindsay's actually spoke about it on her panel, what people are saying about her, or say, but if I would have went and listened to this live first and went stark hard in this direction because they came out with it first and I heard it this way and I didn't take the time to sit back and listen to it on my own and get my own opinion and formulate my own thoughts on situations, you know, I can't, I mean, where would we be today? I mean, what causes most divides here is the fact that people don't do their research or do listen to both sides or whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Unless somebody does something wrong to me, I'm not going to sit here and pick and choose over anything. It's stupid. And it's mind-boggling. You know, I had somebody a while back post one of the kindest comments that I've gotten since being on here. It was one of them. And you know, the simple fact that it was like, you may not want me to you may not like me to be here or comment, but I gotta say, I gotta hand it to you. The way you're handling this situation is absolutely commendable, and I respect you for that. And you know, I do watch, I just kind of lurk in the things because I'm originally from this channel, and I don't know if how I basically they didn't know how they would be accepted here, and it's shit that people need to feel that way. It is shit. It is shit. Because honestly, I don't really, I mean, there's a few that I take a hard to. And I mean, when if I see them in my chat, they won't be in my chat. I mean, I have a few that I will take a hard stance. No, absolute no. However, besides that, I mean, it's just what it is. It is what it is. I don't care where you come from, what channel you're most seen on. I don't care who you support the most, who you give all your money to. I don't care if you give me a fucking penny or $1 million. I don't care. I don't care. Everybody I say is welcome here. They are wet. I mean, everybody's given a chance. If you don't like somebody that's in the chat, I ask you to block them or, you know, move forward, ignore them. I mean, I can be in chats with people that I don't like, that I take that hard to, you know. I can even be in chats with them and just completely gloss over anything they have to say because as an adult, it's my choice to interact with those people that I don't want to interact with. That's how I feel about the situation. And as I see, I guess Lindsay's not going to come, but I bet you anything, there'll be 50 million lives fired up over this bullshit because I asked her to please come here and talk to me like an adult. Will I get on any one of your panels again? Probably not for a while. Nope. Because I'm not about to be muted or thrown backstage like I was the other day, treated like I'm a child, in which I'm not. So absolutely, absolutely, I prefer to do this right here where I can say my hands are not even on the fucking keyboard. I am not about to mute you. I'm not about to throw your asses backstage. It is what it is. That's how I feel about it. I have not liked anything I've seen lately. Southern Lady, I agree. I don't even like the fact that I have to be up here doing this. But I feel like if I don't if I don't tell people how I feel and I don't state, stop tagging me to watch this video about that person, this video about this person. And I mean, honestly, if we all operated on that system, would anybody be speaking with anyone of each other today? Probably not. But since we want to dwell on what people have done in their past, we can also bring up things that others that they sit closest to have done in their fucking past. You don't see me out here saying or speaking, oh, and you can chalk it up to some motherfucking satire all you want. Let me say that. You can chalk it up to satire all you want. It doesn't matter because it was said, right? It was said. They did it. They still did it. Ain't that how we're rolling now? Is that not how we're rolling nowadays? That it doesn't matter the context. It doesn't matter why it was said. It doesn't matter. If that's how we all operate, I can't. I never want to be in that thought or that place in my mind. Because if I listen to what a little bit of everybody has said about this one or that one, I probably wouldn't even be here today. I wouldn't have anybody in my channel, I would be like, X you out. Gen X, I heard some bad things about you. And Southern Lady, I heard some bad things about you. Dave G, I've heard bad things about you. And, we wouldn't be here today. And that's all I'm saying. I don't understand how anybody can do this. I'm going to actually, now I will do this. I will drop my link. And if anybody has any thoughts or anything they want to add to the situation, I would love to hear your opinion. Gen X, listen, I mean, I was yelled at for my comment on your post that finally somebody sees it. Because I just don't feel like I agree with things. You can sit next to somebody as long as they're chummy with the rest of the folks that you're friends with. But the second you want to X them out, they're no longer okay. And I feel that. You know what? Because I thought I made a friend with, we were acquaintances. We would bicker back and forth and chat. We would go back and forth in a chat. We would hold on conversations. PB and J, I'm speaking kind of like towards you a little bit because I've been seeing some of the comments you put out there that I can't fathom why, like, none of this had to do with me and you. So why do we have to add all this? Like, oh my Lord. I can't. Absolutely, Gen X. Hey Dave, sorry about your mom. Yeah. If everybody could throw some thoughts and prayers out there into the universe, healing vibes, or all that for Dave. He could definitely use them and definitely need them. As a matter of fact, just before I went live, my father called me himself, and he was telling me that he's like, I think I'm doing all right, but my eyes is twitching a little bit. He said, I think my sugar's high. I'm like, well, you need to get out your glucose meter and you need to check your sugars. Trying to talk him through it, but so once I'm off of here, I will be checking back in with him to make sure everything went down and everything's good with him. But on another note, he is now back home finally, and obviously they felt he was all right enough to be back home. So that's where things stand with that right now. I'm gonna plug in my computer before it dies. I really wasn't sure how long I was gonna be on here. I really would like, you know, and you know what? I don't even want somebody that's, I mean, if you want to come up here, maybe echo a few things or thoughts that you agree with upon. Okay. If you don't agree with me, I still invite you to come up and voice that opinion, you know, because I feel like, I mean, I'm not an echo chamber. I'm not here to hear, you know, oh, you're all right and oh, you're all wrong. If you have any questions about things and you want to ask me, I'm here for it. Type it in the chat. I'm here to address everything right now. I don't want this to continue. I don't want to continue seeing people feel like they're being made to pick and choose, or friendships are being ruined over this shit. I don't want to see it no more. I mean, like I said, I have other, you know, I have friends that are still friends with people over there, and I don't want them to feel like they got to pick and choose, or like they can't be seen in my chat because of this, or they can't be seen in my chat because I'm not getting along with this person. You know, it's so dumb, very dumb. Sorry guys, I just wanted to I'm seeing if this account works for chatting. I see you, Daria. Okay, so this account works. If I'm blocked on my main account, you can just tell me. Absolutely, I can tell you. Just 1 second. I will look. If you are blocked, I don't understand why you would be, because I mean, I've never had an opinion, or I've never had any bad feelings or thoughts about you. It may have just been, you know, in the mix of everything, probably people just, I don't know. I'm noticing, I'm going to look and see where my, I'm looking now. Hold on just 1 second. I'm not reading chats. I'm trying to, look at my block list. And if it's outrageous and I feel like I can tell who's doing what, I'm going to be de-wrenching everybody. No. Don't y'all get mad at me now. Mr. Blurgler. That account got something. It's annoying. Oh. Adventure. I don't see you on my block list. I don't. I don't know why you're on there, but I just took that account off of my block list. Daria, I'm not seeing you on my YouTube block list. That's just odd. I know I didn't block you myself. But yeah, I don't see you. I'm wondering why. Is it maybe it's the whole YouTube shit that's happening? Because like Heather tried commenting earlier in the chat, and it didn't come through. The first part of her comment didn't come through. I'm sorry. I don't see you, but I will look on my Google account, because Cece also claimed that she was blocked, and I don't see any of her messages. I don't know. I know I did not block them. And in order for them to be, you guys to be blocked on my Google account, I would have to be the one to block you guys. So barely any of my messages will go through with this account too. Wow, what the hell? Please give thoughts on my comment. There's two, bitch. Okay, let me see. Southern Lady. I've not liked anything I've seen on both sides. I'd love to come up. Okay, Gen X, whenever you're ready, just let me know. You're more than welcome. Oh, that's what I come over to the YouTube side for, because I was gonna pin my link. Now let me go back here. Southern Lady. Meg, is that you, hun? Southern Lady, I don't see anything you said. Besides, you don't like anything on both on either side. Hey, just 1 second. I see you backstage. I'm gonna hold on. We gotta put up sofa riding the cock. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I trust you now. But we always gotta show sofa riding the cock any chance we get.
Man, especially at the guy that was stripping nude on your panel.
Yeah. Well, isn't that a coincidence? What the fuck just happened? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
My screen just went like black. What the fuck just happened? Are you serious right now?
My stuff did that yesterday, and I had to reset my stuff. Best of luck to you getting the screen to come back on. I hope you ain't got the same problem I had. Yes, it's exiled. How you doing, Meg? Are you still there? Hello? Ooh, we might have lost her. She's having technical difficulties. Give her a second, Jen. I think she's got to go reset some stuff right quick. What's good, Daria? How you doing? Give me a second. I'll be right back. Nah, I ain't gonna take over this world, Gen X. I like the creator of this world.
All right, I'm back.
Cool peoples. There she is. What's going on?
What happened to my sound though?
Uh-oh.
There it is.
There we go.
Ah, I found you. Hold on. Gen X, I see you back there. Hold on. Let me we gotta get up. Let's see. Now we're gonna show Alicia and her boobies. All right. Now we're back on track.
I love that picture. That's so great.
I love it. I love it. She's
Right,
such a
Mel?
good sport.
Mel shows up and exiles.
Mm-hmm. Heck yeah.
It's all
Heck yeah.
Mel's fault. All of it. No. Sorry about that. For some reason my screen just like went black and like it wouldn't work. And then I lost all sound and lost everything. I was like, what the fuck? Anyways, it's just YouTube, no big deal. Just make it sure. Well, I can see you on that one, and I gotta also look at CC. But I know I didn't block neither one of you guys, so I don't understand why you guys would even be on my Google blacklist. So that's weird. I don't even know how to Google block, to be honest.
What
It was
do,
weird.
Daria?
Huh?
I said, what'd you do, Daria? She says, YouTube hates me.
Listen, I swear, I said that for the longest time. Arrived in the exile, killed the panel. Mine has been messing up for a few days. Yeah, I didn't see yours, Southern Lady, your comments. If you want to re-ask, then I will answer anything. But did you guys have anything you wanted to add? What is STDD? Surviving the nope.
Nope.
What is STDD?
STD. I mean, I know what STDs are.
Yeah, I know what STDs are. It's STPD.
Honey,
I'll try a different day. Daria, you're fine. I mean, you're more than welcome. I did pin the thing, right? The link. I don't even know what the fuck I did anymore.
No. Yeah, it's pinned. No,
Okay.
no, I'm not. No, hold on. My phone, I'm not looking at your channel. I'm looking at another channel. My bad.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you're
yeah, it's
watching
Ken.
my channel while you're watching another channel, right? That's a sign, though,
I'm
this
known
fuckers.
for
Can I
this.
remind you?
If I'm ever muted for long periods of time, I'm probably on
On
another
another
channel even.
channel. Yes, he is. I can vouch for
Okay,
that.
hold on. We got to pick another one. Let's see. What do we want? Oh, we're gonna do finger in the butt.
Oh, prize.
Sorry, I just laughed.
I was looking at chat and I pop over to see what you're putting up, and yep, that's a surprise.
I like funny ones. I just think they're funny. I don't care. It could be anybody's face on there. I still think it was funny. So.
Oh yeah. Oh, you can. It's great.
Am I up here, bitch?
Yeah.
Here, and I
Yep.
totally took down the screen before I heard your voice.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I was about to say, wait, don't. You don't even know who I am yet.
I'm like,
No,
man,
I wasn't saying like I'll try a different day, like fresh air. If I do like more than like 4 words, it will not go through. I was trying to like rewrite my comment like a few different times to see like if it would go through. And I was wondering now if now mods can see it, like how they'll make you like approve the message. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm either pissing off every mod in this chat or just frustrating myself.
No, it's none of that going on.
yeah, no, I don't think there's any of that. But I did find that when you're as a mod, if you're approving comments, if you like approve the comment and scroll up or flip the chat from top to the live again, you'll see that comment did go through.
Right. I just keep on flipping my thing from live to top to like see if shit goes through or whatever. But I can't say on panel. I just wanted, so I came in to see if like the other account would go through. And then I was going to say I can try to talk to you a different day when you're on panel. I just wanted to say like I hope that you're doing okay with your dad's stuff. And I didn't want to be rude and just come in here like blazing, like, am I fucking blocked or what? And then just leave. So
honestly,
yeah, I just wanted to get that out.
I would have probably at this point, like my emotions and my like, I'm just like on level 10. That's why I'm like, I just would like to speak about this and handle this and get it done with. If we decide that we want to go our own separate ways, then that's what we decide. But I mean, I just don't think the back and forth and the making people feel like they can't go here, they can't go there, they can't be seen here or there because they've been here and there. It's dumb.
I completely understand and agree. If I have more time, I was going to offer you my unsolicited advice. I was going to say, can I offer unsolicited advice in the chat? But that comment won't go through. I was just going to tell you to fuck everybody. Like, that's just kind of how I roll. The whole, I just say fuck them. But I know that's not, that's easy.
Well,
that's pretty easy for me to say when it's not my really good friends, But, yeah, I understand. It goes way deeper than that. But yeah, I just wanted to say that and say, yeah, I just hope that everything's doing okay with your dad and everything. And that I didn't mean to come in blazing like that and to say hi to everybody because I didn't want to be rude then and just come in here and go, am I blocked or what? And then just fucking leave. And then you're like, what? Why is everybody just coming in here pissed off,
There's nothing wrong with a little dumpster fire and then
yeah,
leaving.
Right. A little bit of fuckery on top of it. I mean, after all, like I went into Brutally Lauren's the other night and I listened for a minute and I stayed for a while actually. Somehow I earned a wrench over there. I don't know how, but I earned a wrench over there. So I just, as a wrench, I go in there, drop her link or her cash app, whatever. And, like, thumbs up, whatever. Well, a comment was made something about some basement tapes. And I'm like, but I want to know about these basement tapes. Why wasn't I involved? And like everybody, like she was stuck at it too. She was like, I want to know about them too. Like, what's going on with it? Then the whole chat would go get derailed off of the basement tapes. And here I'm like, but what about the basement tapes?
Yeah, I did not want to like come in and like derail anything, but I also didn't want to just like leave and seem like I was like being rude. I was just getting frustrated with fucking YouTube hating me. That's all. But I already have to hop down. But I just wanted to say hello. I hope everything is fine. Hi, Exiled. You know, I adore you. I of course adore you, Jen and Bitch for
Absolutely.
Life. So I hope you guys have a great night. And if I can type anything in the chat, I'll try to later.
You too. Take
yeah.
it easy. Catch you later.
Daria,
Daria.
before you bail, wait, Daria, before you
Yeah.
bail,
Yeah.
there's a question on the screen.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me read
What's
it.
your thoughts on this too?
Oh,
Okay,
I
great
said
for you.
I was okay, so I can here, hold on. Let me actually just go in a different room really quick so I can actually answer this. Okay, so when this whole thing when the whole MKB thing happened, I was on panel that night. So because I was like more concerned about so they were doing this whole thing like let's wait until midnight, blah blah blah, right? So
Yep.
then it finally hits like almost midnight and then they spill like what had happened, blah blah blah. I was more concerned with so I know how these things work, right? So I was more concerned with like the next day. Like, you know, people are gonna ask like who's this, who's that, you know, so
Exactly.
I went up there that night to say like, you know, if people start asking you questions like that and start grilling you like that, just say like screw it. Like don't think that you have to answer to anybody and stuff like that. Everybody was all kumbaya and all night on chat. Then the next morning right away, it was just like drama. But I've said day one, I still stick with this, and I've even said this like behind the scenes that I do not think MKB is a scammer, and a lot of people disagree with me like completely, which is fine. That doesn't really bother me. I've said why I feel that way. Moon, I've never been close with or like have been like chatting with. I don't know. As far as Southern Lady goes, I don't know. Like I don't like know. Hang on.
Maybe
Okay.
that answered. Okay.
Because I'm trying to say, because like I guess she is welcome back. I don't know, but MKB,
and that's the
that
thing.
was a whole. Okay, so this is what I know with the MKB thing. Okay, so that whole situation happened. Lycan apologized for showing the private messages between them. Because he knew, like, with the whole like Boots and MKB thing, he apologized for that. I kind of don't know what happened between there and the next day or something, but I know by the time the whole thing was actually by the next day he was already frustrated with the whole situation. It was a fucking circus. It was chaotic.
Exactly.
It
They're
was just
all
it
dumb
was
for
just a
being a
shit
part of
show,
it.
and I think he did take out his feelings on different people for like, you know, he was just really frustrated in those moments because everybody was like coming at him because then he was kind of like not like made in charge, but like Boots was like giving him like her side, like the quote unquote receipts, like the messages and the screenshots, and he was just overwhelmed with it all. I do think that at one point his anger was like misplaced with like, you know, I feel like he thought that he was like trying to protect like his little community from like quote unquote getting scammed. In my opinion, and you can kick me off the panel and tell me to fuck off forever for saying this. In my opinion, I think Boots, I you know, actually, you know, I don't have anything good to say about it. Okay. I feel like she caused a lot of shit for absolutely no reason. And then
I agree.
went on Robbie's panel was like, well, that's just how it is. So I guess, you know, like, we didn't even get to find Tucker at the end of the day. So like, and she just was so nonchalant about it after knowing how I knew how everybody in like that little group
It fucked
felt about
everything
what
up.
happened. I'm like, really? This is just so like nonchalant to you? You just fucking caused a goddamn circus.
Yep.
And I was still going to MKB's chat, even like after they were like, you know, saying that she scammed and stuff. But then, of course, what happens? I go in the chat, I say a couple things here and there, and then, you know, subs start saying stuff like, why don't you go ask Lycan what he thinks about this and what he thinks about, and I don't fucking
It's
participate
so
in that
dumb.
shit. You're not gonna bait
Right.
me into like, you know.
Yep.
So
I'm not your messenger. Go ask for yourself.
yeah. So
Don't you love that? Once they see you in their chat, they're like, "Oh,
Yes.
that's a white knighter for that person," because
dude,
I see them in their chat.
Yes.
I
Daria,
don't.
I'm asking why Moon gets a pass. Yeah, MKB doesn't. And
I
okay,
don't know.
so
I
you can.
can't answer that because I gave it. I still don't think MKB's a scammer.
I
I would
don't
still
either.
be in her chat. But then at the end, okay, so the chat, of course, started doing all this like, what do you think about this and that and whatever, all that bullshit. So then I finally got I was just like, you know what, I'm not going to come back because this is just stupid, and I'm not going to have like people do
don't-
this in her chat, because then they're like, you don't want people like Daria anyways in here because she's from the Legion. So I'm like, you know what, I just
Listen.
won't come back. But even still, I still don't think MKB's a scammer. I don't know why the difference. You go ask fucking them. I don't fucking know, because I
I'm gonna have
never
the bitches
didn't give
in my
MKB
chat.
a pass.
My chatters are gonna be the bitches.
Yeah.
Anyways, I appreciate your thoughts and opinions on that. And I gotta say, I do agree with you, because the way that I seen it was, they were both being donated to that night. And then MKB, for the most part, had to pay a lot of that back, to people that asked for their money back. But they also, both of them, agreed that MKB sent some of what she was donated to Boots. And so I felt like, well, Boots should have paid back some of it too, or at least gave that money back to MKB, so that way she wasn't put further in the hole. That's how I seen it. As a friend, we went into the shit together. We're gonna unbury each other together the best we can.
Right, and I get that. So,
but nobody's seen it that way.
MKB is a horrible scammer because she made no money. Okay, let's just put it. If she's a scammer, then she's the worst fucking scammer that history's ever seen, and that's fine. But I mean, she ended up actually paying people back, and Boots just kind of walked away from everything and was just like, I don't know. I guess I don't understand why. I mean, I guess she just kind of fucked off, and that was just that, and everybody was just like, okay. But I've maintained my stance on it. I've never called MKB a scammer. I don't know, like, as far as like when it's like, how come, she gets a pass as far as like the quote unquote Legion, she can go wherever she wants. If she wants to go in there and get blocked or whatever, then tell her to go in there and say what she wants to say or whatever. Like, I mean, like a whole group doesn't have to accept her to be like accepted. Does that make sense? Like,
I do agree. I definitely agree. Now, as for the whole Moon situation, I don't feel like, I mean, to me, they were never brought in front of a fucking judge. They were never convicted in the court of law as a damn scammer. So who's a scammer in the end? Everybody donated. Everybody gave their money willingly. It is what it is. Let it go. Move on.
Yeah, honestly, I'm sorry, but if you're an adult, okay, and you're donating your money to someone, anybody here, if you automatically have, in my opinion, you have to say bye to that money instantly. You have to completely let go of that money. You have to know, as an adult, you're taking a fucking risk. Either this person is seriously just a fucking piece of shit, or they're not. You have to be okay with that. At the end of the day,
you donate,
it's
that's
not
now theirs.
And that's really shitty to say. Like, I'm not saying people should go into something thinking that they're going to get scammed, or if they get scammed, it's their fault. I'm not like trying to make it that way. I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck who anybody gives their money to, who got scammed, who didn't get scammed, who took money from who, because I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. I don't
think we've answered it the best we
I don't
can.
even barely know the lady.
Yeah, and I think we answered it the best we possibly can, and that is, basically, once you don't give unless you can afford that give.
Yes,
right.
Once it's out your pocket, it's no longer yours. I mean, that's how I see it. And nobody was brought in front of a judge. It is what it is. Move on. This is why the community is going in the direction it's going, is because everybody wants to dwell on who did what in the past, instead of just saying, you know what, fuck it, bygones be bygones. We all fucked up. We've all done shitty shit. Move forward. If we can't move forward together, then just part our ways. Don't continue dragging the shit on.
Right, and I also feel like too, like if anybody put like Moon, this is just how I feel like her personality is. I could be completely wrong, and I mean, forgive me if I am wrong, but I feel like if anybody kind of put Moon in front of a whole bunch of people and were like, why did you do this? She would be like, you guys can all just go fuck yourselves. Like she wouldn't feel like she has to answer to a community or a group of people. And I actually do agree with that. I agree with like not just being like, all right, everybody, let me get up on panel and just say what I gotta say. Like, no, I would say the same thing. So in a way that is like also protecting yourself into not being baited into like cowering down to a group of people trying to like make you tell something about something. I don't fucking know.
And I feel like if you're honestly out here and you're supposed to be donating to somebody for a certain thing, like a third party thing, like to pay a bill or to do something, and you're that concerned on that your money goes specifically towards that, then ask how you can contact, because even like gas companies, electric companies, you can call them and just be like, hey, this account number I would like to put money on. You can go directly
No, right.
to
No,
the
I
third
agree with
party
you.
for the most part.
I
If
agree
you're
with you.
that concerned about it. If you're not, then donate to that person. If it goes there, it goes there. If it doesn't, then I guess it's their fault.
I tried explaining, like with the moon stuff, I wasn't that involved, but with the MKB stuff, I was involved, and I was up on that panel. And even the next couple of days, and into I even think like 2 weeks after that, or like a week after that, I was trying to explain how I think at least what I interpreted her to like mean about like her bank account, and how like the electric would get shut off if it like the thing bounced or whatever. Whatever. I was trying to put like my own broke ass hood rat ass perspective on it, as like, no, like I wish you could still write checks, because that would give you extra time to pay some bills, and be like, oh, I don't know, must have got lost in the fucking mail, like that's the shit I used to have to do too. Like, like I understand not knowing if it'll come back, like her payment would have came back, and then her bank account would have been negative, and blah blah blah. I was trying to also come from that perspective as well, but no one gave a fuck. Just like,
and I was
I
seeing it
don't.
from that way
I mean,
too.
like I tried everything I basically could. I've said it in private. I've said it whatever. So as far as MKB shouldn't be worried about any group of people though as well accepting her or where she can go. I don't even think MKB gives a fuck anymore at this point, anyways. I'm pretty
And
sure she
rightfully
hates
so.
everybody
No,
over
she
there.
shouldn't. But I'll let
Well,
you go ahead and hop down now if you
I
want.
got
Yeah,
a
sorry.
Thank
I'm
question.
you for your
literally like
opinion and
running
your
around
facts.
my house like a fucking
I'll
psychopath.
catch
I
you
like can
later,
barely
Dara.
breathe, and I'm like trying to do shit while I'm trying to explain this. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're
So,
absolutely
who
fine.
is
I appreciate you coming
MKB?
up.
What's MKB stand for?
Mama
Okay,
knows
love you
best.
all. Bye.
Yep,
Bye.
bye.
Okay.
I enjoy
I don't
I
know
enjoy
all the
Daria and her
abbreviations.
perspectives on things, and I love that she's not afraid to speak. Like she's not afraid to speak herself for herself in her own opinions.
Yeah, she's cool people.
Okay, Gen X.
Yes, sorry, I was actually just putting a note in private because I'm gonna need to hop down here. I just wanted to come up and remind you to keep standing. You and I have talked about this via comments and whatnot in the past. I'm proud of you for standing on your own. I know that feeling. I know how difficult that is. People don't like people thinking for themselves. They're comfortable in echo chambers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know what's going on with you and the DeLorean. I have no, like, I can't speak to any of that. And, what you guys were just talking about, I can't speak to most of that either. But I can speak for, I hear the hurt and the pain in your voice, and I get it because I've been there. It took me a long time to get to where I'm at today, and all I'm going to tell you is I'm going to say the same thing I was telling a couple other people yesterday. Remember what you have outside of this, outside of the internet. In other words, offline.
Mm-hmm.
Take stock of what you have outside. All of that is so much more important than what happens here. Okay, because at the end of the day, 99% of the people are just voices behind a screen. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep standing on, stand up for yourself. You don't need to white knight for anybody. You don't need to, pick a cause, and go down with the ship. No, you have every right to your own opinion, no matter what it is,
Mm-hmm.
right? Just like everybody else. It's a free country, right? That's what we keep saying, right? So just, honey, I hear it in your voice, and I'm so sorry. Whatever you're going through, I'm sorry. I hate hearing you like this. You and I first spoke when you and Lonnie and Michelle did that amazing social experiment. I thought it was absolutely
Yeah,
brilliant. You
you know
just
what's weird
by
about that?
what's that?
like those that was like, oh, okay, and they got it, and they were okay with it after like they understood like the whole thing about it.
Yeah.
It that were okay with it, then all of a sudden it's not cool, and everything I do or anything that happens, that's legit on my channel is supposed to be some conspiracy or some kind of fucked up thing now, and it wasn't
I
cool
know.
that I ever did
Hey,
that.
I do conspiracy theories. Well, we can do that. We
Hey,
can
I
cook
like
that up.
conspiracy theories. What the fuck?
Oh,
I'm
me
sorry, I
too,
didn't know.
man.
You're okay.
Hey, Alicia. Hi,
Hey,
honey. Hey,
Alicia.
I emailed you earlier today. Um. Anyway, I listen again. Your opinion is your own, and you are allowed to have it.
I like
Um.
assholes. Everybody's got one.
That's exactly right. That is absolutely right. Um. But I do have to run. I wanted to say that earlier, but I want to. Yeah, I don't like to interrupt.
You're fine.
Okay, and check your email once in a while.
I haven't gotten anything. I was just on it just today, as a matter of fact, because I emailed Exile back.
Oh, what? Okay, I'll go find it. I'll resend it.
Yeah, we've been emailing back and forth for the last couple of days trying
Yeah,
to
we're supposed to
coordinate
just catch up
something.
Oh,
sometime.
I see how it is, Exile. Okay, all right.
Well, I got
No.
everybody contact June.
You're a busy man. It was
Yeah.
good
So
seeing
stay
you too,
busy.
dude. I haven't seen you in a minute.
Yeah, I don't got nothing new from you, Gen X. Maybe it
Okay,
didn't come through.
that's possible. I'll double check.
Okay.
All right, Chickadee, you have a wonderful evening. Exiled, the same. And
Yes, ma'am.
we'll talk to you folks soon.
Later.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. Hey, how are you? Okay. So you were Alicia, you were in charge of refreshments. So hey, how are you today?
I'm doing all right. Listen, you sound like you're not doing too great, with your people stressing you out over here.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, because I mean I, I mean, even you and I have spoke. If I sit back and listen to all the fuck shit about everybody and what they've done on this platform and that platform or here and there,
Mm-hmm.
no, I wouldn't talk to nobody.
Be a desert out here.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody would be friends with or try to even be acquaintances or speak to say hi in a chat if that's the case. YouTube basically wouldn't exist.
And if it did, it'd be 2 or 3 people in each group, and just imagine how
Right.
nasty it'd get then.
Exactly. It would just definitely be some echo chambers galore, and I'm not
Oh
out here
yeah,
for that.
it'll implode. Well, I don't know if you got my last email. I was kind of asking when you'd had time to go over that
I
live
did. I
stream that I
answered
was
you.
gonna. It's 2 hours and something.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm gonna probably be ending this shortly, so whenever you got time, if you want to do it tonight, we can.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna cook my little girl some eggs.
No,
She's,
Megs, I don't see you backstage. I'm
she's
the one who
bugging
looks like a seal. I
me.
don't see you
Oh,
backstage, Meg. Anyways, yeah.
nah, but I'm gonna cook my little girl some eggs, and then I'll probably be ready after that. I mean, if you're still alive, I'll be watching and listening.
I'm probably gonna be ending this shortly. If nobody else wants to come up, I don't know if maybe Alicia wants to say hi, or if anybody else, but I understand if not. I
But
mean,
if you
I
do,
guess
just
my guess is that nobody else is gonna show up, so it is gonna be what it's gonna be.
oh, if no one does, just hit me up in the email. I'll start a StreamYard link, or you can start one. It don't matter.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I definitely will. Like I said, I did answer you back. Besides that, I do have to call my dad. Hey, MKB.
Yeah, definitely take care of
Yeah,
that.
I gotta call him back and check on him. With the way he was
Yes, definitely take
talking.
care of it. And don't
Give
be pressed for
me one
time.
second.
Take your time with that
Yeah, I
too.
know he's messaging my phone. He's like, I thought you were supposed to call me back.
Well, then let me get the hell out of here. I'll catch you later.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
Bye.
I will catch you in a little bit. Bye. No way, Daria. I freaking love your insight. I do too. I think Daria has great insight, and I like that she's one that can, you know, at least try to give everybody our other opinions and insights a chat. Oh hell no, no white knighting here ever again. No more of that, huh? Southern lady. What is going on? Is this the black party? I guess. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I basically asked Lindsay to please come up and chat with me and have a discussion with me like two adults should, in my opinion, do, instead of tagging me about this and that and making me try to see, that this person's doing that side bad or this bad and that side. You'd have to go back. I heated. I was a little upset because I don't feel like I traded her in any way that everybody's wanted me to do. I mean, fuck. I'm not gonna overdo this. She's sleeping. Okay. Well, maybe she'll see this, and if she does, then maybe she will contact me and we can work out something and we can talk about things. But as of right now, I refuse to go on her panel because I will not be muted or thrown backstage or treated like a child. And if she doesn't feel like I would treat her fairly, like I would, because I mean, I absolutely love Lindsay. I never let anybody else's opinions or anybody else's fucking shade thrown at her change my opinion of her. But as the same that I feel that it should be done for everybody, because we've all done some fuck shit, including other people. I explained that more in the beginning. If you want to go back and listen to it, that's fine. You can do that. I don't want to rehash a whole hour and a half long stream or an hour and 15-minute stream, all over again. That's all just repeat in Bokaka, I guess. I don't even know. Sounds good to say. I'm sweating my arse off now. Decided to take it off. Our dogs today. You decided to take your ass off, Meg. Wow. I mean, if you figured that out, I'm going to have to hit you up and you're going to have to tell me all your secrets about how to take that ass off. I need to take mine off sometimes too. Because you're not acclimated to that temperature. You're finding it comfortable. 32 is perfect for me in the water. Yeah. It's always a pleasure sharing a pill. Yes, it is. I enjoy having her on. That's why I kind of was like, hey, before you go, let me get your thoughts, because she's always got good thoughts and she's always got unbiased kind of like side of things. I feel like I wonder if she's a left-handed person, because I betcha. I mean, I agreed with pretty much everything she said. Everything she said, actually. So she probably thinks with the left side of her brain. I wonder if she's left-handed. It's okay, Daria. You don't got to dox yourself if you don't want to. But I think she needs to speak to you. And I told her, okay, thank you. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this, everybody. Like always, before I end, I always say, stay loyal, stay true, stay you. Love you. Bye. Alicia, message me with that stuff.
And I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can't and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want. Inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts. Something deep inside won't let